Welcome everyone to St. Lucan Methodist Church and our midweek update. My name is Pastor Kurt McGelke, coming to you from our fellowship hall, and you can see we've got all this garage sale stuff already behind us here, and this weekend is our garage sale from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. and we're just really looking forward to it. We've got a lot of really great stuff here. We are looking for folks to join us at 7 a.m. To help kind of move some of this stuff outside. And so if you could come and help on that time, we'd really appreciate it. We also need some folks to join us after the garage sale's over at 3 o'clock to take what's left over to People's City Mission. And so if you could be here for that too, maybe with some trucks or whatever the case is, that would be great. If you want to just confirm that you can be here, we'd always like that too. And you can send a text to Nancy McMean or to me, and we can make sure we have some arrangements so we have some people here. If you have stuff that you would still like to bring to the garage sale, it's not too late. We're accepting items every night this week between 5 p.m. and 7 p.m. You can also bring stuff during office hours, 8:30 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Okay. But really looking forward to that. It's a great fundraiser for the church. We are doing confirmation this year. Confirmation letters went out to those that we knew would probably be eligible for confirmation. Confirmation goes from 7th grade and up. But if you did not get a letter, you are still, and your child is in that age group, visit our website. There's more information about our confirmation program this year. It's a little bit different than in years past. And you can register your child there. But we need registrations by August 22nd, so I can make sure we have enough mentors available for the kids, and so I make sure I order enough resources and supplies for that. We are actually looking to have a meeting, an organizational meeting, on August 29th, which is a Sunday, after the 10:30 a.m. worship, so that we can talk about what this confirmation year is going to look like, talk about the dates, and all of those things. Let's see, August 15th is our community picnic, and we are going to be having from 12 to 1, we're going to be having hamburgers and hot dogs, and Kona Ice is going to be here. We're going to have a musician, Tom Roth, is going to be here on August 15th for that, and it's just going to be a lot of fun to meet with our neighbors. Please invite folks to come and join us for that, and invite your neighbors. It's open to the entire community as a way to just to get to know one another. Also on that weekend, August 14th and the 15th, at all of our worship services, we're going to be having a blessing of the backpacks. And so if come, this is the weekend before school starts. And so bring your kids, bring their backpacks. We'll say a blessing over the kids and the backpacks as they prepare to go back to school. And then our 10:30 service on August 15th is actually going to be outside. And so we're going to have it out back by the community garden. And we're going to worship outside, so bring a lawn chair. And we're going to dedicate our community garden on that day as well. So that whole weekend is just going to be a really busy time for us. And I hope you can be here for that. And then join us tomorrow at either 10 a.m. or 7 p.m. For our continued Holy Land presentations. And so many of you know there was a group of us that went to the Holy Land back right before the pandemic hit in the end of January and first part of February. And we've been sharing over the last several weeks our experience through some pictures and some stories. And tomorrow we do day 6. There's 2 weeks left in our presentations. And because you can see all this wonderful stuff here in our fellowship hall, we're going to be meeting in room 6 in the Family Learning Center, which is the first room on the left as you go into the Family Learning Center from the bottom level. And my last announcement for us today is kind of a sad thing for us. Layla, our choir director, has taken a job somewhere else, and she wanted to be a little bit closer to her home, and last Sunday was her last day. She wanted us to keep it quiet. She didn't want any big fanfare or anything like that, and so she asked that we kind of keep it as quiet as we could until her last day. And so Sunday was her last day, and so I'm sharing it with you now. I will have a card on the information table in the narthex, though, if you would like to sign the card, and then we will send it off to her so that she knows how much she meant to all of us here. But she just didn't want any of that kind of any kind of celebration or anything. So I honored her wish for that, but that's why we didn't say anything until now. But we do have an interview in the works for a new choir director. And so I would just ask that you pray for Layla as she moves forward, and pray for our process as we look for a new choir director. And hopefully we can find somebody in time to start our fall choir season. But we'll make sure that we hire the right person for us. All right, so we've got this weekend in worship, we are starting a new worship series called What's a Disciple? And in this series, we're going to be looking at what does it mean to be a disciple? How do you grow as a disciple? And we're going to be doing that through the two dimensions of discipleship. There are works of piety, which are personal things that we do, and then also works of mercy. These are things that we do in service. And each one of those two dimensions, works of piety and works of mercy, have two dimensions of their own, two aspects. So there's a personal that we do on our own, and then one that is corporate that we do with others. And so this weekend we begin by looking at personal works of piety, or another word for that is devotions. These are things like personal prayer, searching the scriptures, fasting, those types of things. These are ways that we grow in our relationship with God personally. And we're really familiar with these things, and we're really good at these things. And so then next week we're going to be looking at worship, corporate works of piety. These are things like we do, like Sunday morning worship, and that we can gather together and grow as a disciple with one another. So I'm really looking forward to this series. It's the kind of the culmination of all the work that we've been doing as a discipleship team to bring about a new system in which we can help you as members of St. Luke grow as disciples, because that is what we're here for. That's what the church is for, to equip disciples for the work of Jesus Christ in the world, to help God make this place a better place. And so that's what we're here for, and that's what we're trying to do. And so that's what we're doing over these next few weeks. I hope you can join us for any of our 3 worship services this weekend: Saturday night at 5:30 p.m., Sunday morning at 8:30 a.m. or 10:30 a.m. And then our 10:30 worship service is also live streamed if you want to join us online. And so I hope you all have a blessed week, and we'll talk to you later.